Granada. Granada is a beautiful old city in Andalusia in southwest Spain. It is surrounded by mountains, but it is only a couple of hours from the sea. It is nearly 800 meters above sea level, and in the winter months it can be quite cold. It seems that there has been a town where Granada now stands since 800 BCE, but the city we call Granada today was founded by the Moors, North African Muslim Arabs, sometime shortly after 711 CE. There was also a little Jewish village nearby called Granada. From this village came the name Granada. It shows how cosmopolitan the city was, even from the beginning. The Moors soon built up a well-organized Muslim city, but welcomed non-Muslims, and Granada had large numbers of Christian, Jewish, and later on, Gypsy citizens. In this atmosphere, trade, science, and learning grew. While the Muslim emir kept peace and order, Granada's different peoples were free to do business and exchange ideas. But through the centuries, Spain remained a country constantly at war. The Catholic kings of Spain living in Madrid fought to get back parts of their land taken by the Moors. The Moors fought to keep what they had taken, or, when possible, to take more. Little by little, the Christian Spanish began to beat the Muslim invaders and push them out of Spain. Andalusia was one of the last provinces reconquered, but when the great Moorish city of Córdoba fell to a Christian army, Granada's reconquest became only a matter of time. The Emirate of Granada resisted for a couple more centuries, but was taken by the Spanish king in 1492, the same year that Columbus landed in the Americas. Since then, Granada has remained part of Spain, but unwelcome after the reconquest. The Muslim and Jewish populations are much smaller in modern times. These days, Granada is famous as a beautiful example of a Spanish Moorish hill city, and the jewel of its Moorish architecture is the Alhambra Palace, which overlooks the whole city and is, in its turn, overlooked by the snow-covered Sierra Nevada mountains, creating the perfect setting. The palace, whose name means the Red One in Arabic, was built from the 11th century CE on the site of the old Granada castle. It is more than a palace, it is a palace city. It has a lot of different buildings and very spacious and complicated gardens all around. There are many fountains to keep the area cool, and the beautiful Arab-style windows give fantastic views of the city below and the mountains above. If you want to look around all of it, it takes the average tourist 3 days. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, chosen by the United Nations as historically important, along with the old city that sits just below it, with its old houses and streets so steep they need steps. Old Granada and the Alhambra Palace bring a lot of tourists in the spring, summer and autumn. In the winter, they come for the skiing and other mountain sports. And when the sightseeing or skiing stops, Granada has great nightlife. The Bibrambla neighborhood has a wide choice of restaurants, but really Granada is famous for its tapas, bar snacks, all served on little plates. These were originally used to keep flies and other insects out of the drinks. The little snack on the plate may be some seafood salad or an egg on toast, for example, is free, and bars compete with each other to have the best tapas and so bring in more customers. Gypsies play music or dance in a lot of the bars, and the large number of students, at 50,000, 10% of the population, guarantees good clubs, bands and parties. Summer or winter, night or day, Granada is always busy and beautiful.